Another day, another Korra vlog. This is Beyond the Wilds. This episode, basically, Napoleon Dynamite Kid is leading a tour group for the swamp, and the vines start attacking because of Kuvira. Kuvira chopping down the trees, affecting the swamp area. So Korra goes in to rescue them, but she can't. So she realizes, maybe if I face Zahir, I can overcome my internal conflict, become the Avatar again, and save everyone. And that she does. And yeah, this is a pretty good episode. I am a little annoyed that this is the third episode in a row that's been kind of slow, kind of fillery, kind of build up. Because the first half was really solid and moving. Now, after that first half, it's just been a slow, build up. And if there's an awesome payoff, I'm fine with that. It's just I think that's the one downside of Korra having every episode be story related. Well, 99% of the episodes be story related, is that the pressure's on to move the story forward. It's not like Avatar where either we're plowing forward or we're just taking a breather. It's like this, we're kind of moving forward, but not bad. Again, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's the final stretch of the season, and we just had a just full-on filler episode. Can we get back into the groove? And we kind of are, but still a lot of setup. There was a lot of setup in here. We're establishing Korra knowing Kuvira is in the swamp, and what do we do about the swamp? A rescue at Zafu, which will be nice to see. And it'll also just be nice to see Beifong doing something, because she hasn't done anything this season. We have building defenses in Republic City for what I'm going to assume is going to be a giant battle. Bolin and Opal making up. Again, it's all interesting, it's a little slow. But I do like how this episode's basically, this season overall, it's taking everything from books 2 and 3 and just tying them together and making every season relevant. Although book 1's not, although that was written as its own story. I like how the spirit vines are being used by Kuvira and they're causing trouble. It's basically almost like saying that Korra opened the portals had consequences, and in book 3 I didn't really get the sense that there were any real consequences of the spirits roaming around in the world of Avatar, and I like how that is being addressed. And I also like how, this entire conflict in book 4 is a result of the actions of the Red Lotus. And that really came through today when we saw Zahir return, which was pretty cool to see. I was always wondering if we're going to see wherever Zahir's locked up, and it was a cool prison he was locked up in. We got to hear the Red Lotus him again. I do like seeing him, and I like seeing him help Korra. It's one of those class. It kind of makes him more than just a bad guy, because we know who Zahir is and what he wants. And this is one of those brief moments where him and Korra both want the same thing. And Zahir can't do anything, but Zahir wants Kuvira taken down just as badly as Korra, because he's anti-dictator leader. But he can't because he's locked up. But Korra can, because as the Avatar, her job is to take down big bad people like this. So this episode was essential, so it made sense for him to help Korra. I thought that was kind of cool. So now Korra hopefully is fully restored. It would be kind of cool if she wasn't, but doubt they'll do it. We're almost at the end of the show. And it was a little quick, her figuring out what she needed to do when she was talking to Zahir, but at the same time, I do like how it's been this struggle. There's a 3-year gap between the seasons where she was trying to recover and she wasn't. And this whole season has been her recovering. So I do like how the show's been taking its time with that. I also like how Zuko's daughter finally gets the lines. I like her character. I like how she's different from other Fire Lords. She's we're not getting involved in a war because, we're the Fire Nation. We've been fighting wars for so much of our history. I don't want this to continue. Again, it's realist. It's kind of a shame that she's not defending, but it's realistic. You understand where she's coming from. Kind of wish we had a bit more of her, but oh well. I'm a little annoyed that Bolin's back to just being his jokey self. He's still a little serious, but this whole episode was just him being classic Bolin, which I kind of prefer serious Bolin, but he's still there. Yeah, I think the biggest thing of this episode is that I was more interested in what was going to happen next than what was happening right now. And yeah, that's my thought. Again, pretty good episode, just more interested in the next one than the current one. So hopefully the next one will deliver. So until next time, this is JStars360 signing out.